I don't know if you want to deal with this before the holidays, but Ian's on the phone.
Yeah.
And it's just really funny because I don't even know what he's talking about, but he swears that he's, sober, and I swear I can hear him slurring his words.
Ian, I don't know if I'm in the mood for you, to be honest.
What, do you have a Christmas greeting for him?
You two guys go ahead and brown bee me anyway.
You're so drunk.
Hammered.
He's hammered. You're hammered.
You're more drunk than you were before.
You tell me why I'm wrong.
The other day you called up and it was the first time you weren't drunk and you were not hostile and we actually had a legitimate conversation. And now here you are blasted again and you're all angry and now you're ready to be...
how do you know that I'm blasted?
Because I can tell. I know when somebody's loaded. You're loaded.
If I was loaded, I would not have been able to answer a question about what is the capital of New York State.
I didn't ask you that question.
Well, you did.
When?
Way back, like 2 years ago.
So you're still drunk from then?
Right. And I wasn't able to answer that. It was Albany.
You know what's funny? When a guy like this calls in, Jackie looks like pained because he's like, oh, I wish I was drunk with him.
Yeah, I know that. I know that level.
I know. Oh, I wish I was there.
No matter how, I don't mean that. But
what did you drink?
I really don't.
What did you drink this morning?
Listen.
What did you
I don't
drink?
want to talk about today. I want to talk about the past.
What did you drink this morning? Did you have your Prozac and orange juice?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I just came through my life the way I wanted to have it be, okay? Like, for example, like I told you before, that I was twice divorced.
Right.
Big deal, okay? So to me it means like, the woman that I loved, the woman that I wanted to be with.
Miserable drunk.
I hate when a guy gets drunk and he starts, talking about his... Nothing, I was trying to understand you.
No, I want
when a guy gets drunk,
you to understand
and he starts talking about his
how
woman.
it feels when you are in charge of your own life.
Mm-hmm.
You don't depend on anybody.
So,
you don't depend on your family. You don't depend on your children.
Poor bastard lost it.
You don't depend on anybody.
He lost everyone.
I mean...
He has no kid. His kids don't talk to him.
Who would stay around him?
Miserable wretch.
I don't want to be rambling, like you said to me, that I'm rambling.
Rambling.
I don't want to
see blasted.
So, if you have any questions to me, ask me.
Well, you're the one who brought it up.
No, go ahead.
That's all I have to say.
Me.
All right, I'll ask him a question.
There were situations, like, for example, when this guy, Jim, no, not him. The guy who...
Jim Carrey.
No, yeah, but I don't want to continue on that.
All right.
When there was this guy who started that, Beavis and Butthead.
Mike Judge.
Mike Judge?
Yeah. Right.
It's a
and he got a contract for like $2 million.
Oh, now he's upset about that.
20th Century Fox.
Oh, he's upset about it. Oh, let's hear this.
He's a better
to do things that he wants to do, blah, 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 blah. And you are very smart and very up to point, pointing out to, how easy it is to be in the business where anybody, like, that woman in Texas.
What's he talking about? Let's see. I'll try and figure it out. Hold on.
Or whatever her
What are
name.
you Ian, no offense. What are you talking about? I mean, you're saying that you're mad at Mike Judge?
No, I'm not mad at him.
Because he got $2 million?
I'm so happy that he did it because I love Beavis and Butthead.
Oh.
I really do.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Okay?
Okay.
But what I'm saying, that
So what are you trying to say about it, though?
That this creator of Beavis and Butthead all of a sudden got an offer from, 20th Century Fox, like, You
are so loaded.
No,
I've
listen.
never heard you this drunk.
No, listen.
What did you drink? Tell me and I'll listen.
You don't want to talk about that?
What did you drink?
Tell me you don't want to talk about it. I will shut up.
No, I want to talk about what you drank.
Nothing. Nothing.
You're high on something.
No, right now I am high on appreciating, like I mentioned to you, my best friend.
You have a friend?
You have a best friend?
Yes.
Who?
And
Jackie Marlowe.
well, I told you last time about, you know, what do you...
You use foul language, I have to go.
Yeah, when you're drunk, you curse, you know?
You're cursing because you're drunk.
No, homosexual bull. How do you say it that it passes all these, you know...
Bull, that's fine, bull.
Okay.
The S word is...
Homosexual bull, okay?
All right, I got to
you
go.
You tried to say that.
All right, I'm going to leave
and
now.
You told me, and you told, you know, Robin...
Right, I got to go. I can't take it. I'm begging for mercy.
Well, how about if I shut up?
No, I got to go.
You tell me how you feel about it.
I sense that the... Okay, here's how I feel about it. I sense the audience is becoming annoyed with you. It's funny for about a minute to hear it drunk, and then after a while it gets a little boring.
Then it borders on sad.
Yeah. I mean, what it is a guy droning on about nothing, no real important opinion.
But you think, you know, listen.
No, you know what it is? You look at me and you think you're me. You think that I just drone on about topics. I say things that interest people, and then when I'm done with it, I move on to another topic. You got into all kinds of strange... No, I got to tell him.
He thinks he's making great conversation.
I know. You're a terrible conversationalist. You start talking about Mike Judge, no one knows what you mean. It sounds like you're angry at him, but then you love him, and it's boring. It's a bore. That's why your family leaves you. That's why your 2 wives left you. That's why your kids won't talk to you. It's boorish. It's funny.
How do you know that my family left me?
You told me.
I don't want to talk about that.
You told me your family left you. You told me. You admitted it to me.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yeah, so that's how I know.
Because my father is dead.
Yeah, that's because your father's dead.
My mother, who's alive, I don't want to talk to her.
Yeah, well, you don't want to talk to anybody. Just me. I'm the lucky one. I'm the only one who seems to... Because I goof on you. I think it's funny to listen to a drunk.
Listen, you make yourself to look a lot better than you are.
Well, so what? At least I'm pulling it off. You're not. Give me your mother's phone number. I'll call her. Yeah. Let me go. I want to.
It'll be very nice conversation. Okay. I don't think she would understand what you're saying.
I want to speak to the woman who spawned you. I want to meet that. I want to meet the mess that spawned you.
That was funny. Right. That was a funny thing that you said.
Right. Well, there you go. All right. So you have a good day. You'll have a good laugh. Okay.
No, but listen.
No, I don't want to listen.
Go to sleep. It's time for you to go to sleep.
It's time to sleep it off.
I don't need to go.
Is your mama drunk, too? Is your mama a drunk?
My mama never drank.
Yeah, well, what's your excuse?
Whole life. My father drank
of course,
a lot.
To get away from you and your mother.
No, my father drank a lot.
So you want to be like him? You must admire your father.
I would like to be like him because he was racing the motorcycles, and he was
right. All right,
making it.
Good. Okay, very good. That sounds very pathetic. It sounds like you aspire to be a drunk, and you aspire to turn everyone in your life off.
But Howard,
your children, your wives, everyone. No one wants any part of you.
Howard,
it's pathetic.
Howard, if we can,
all right, thank you.
And if we can, or if you want to, have an exchange. Okay?
No, I'm telling you, it's dull. It's enough.
Listen,
you're not at your best today. I have to go. I have to leave you now. You'll have to talk to the wall.
I don't mind.
Yeah, you have to go talk to the wall.
I don't mind.
All right, you must go talk to the wall.
I don't mind it at all.
Right.
Because you think it's a wall. But in my life,
it's a friend.
I don't see any wall.
Right. You see a friend. You on the wall. You see a friend. Talk to your friend. I don't care what you call it. You call it a wall. You call it a friend. Call
whatever you want to call it.
You see a blur. You see a blur.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay.
And it has nothing to do with show business.
Right.
It has nothing to do with, like, what you were talking about yesterday.
See, here he goes. Here he goes.
He never stops.
He never stops. It's nothing to do with show business. What is he talking about, show business?
You're not in show business.
Howard, you remember what you said yesterday?
I know I'm not in show business, Robin, but you don't have to bring it up.
Somebody can come into your business with no credentials.
Going back.
With nothing. What
are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't even know
about show business.
About show business? What credentials do you have?
Didn't you say yesterday
yes.
that anybody, like, you know, I don't want to mention the name because I want to make them to feel bad.
Who is the name?
Like, for example, Wayne, you know, with that movie, you know,
Damon
Low
Wayans?
Down.
All right, listen, I can't interpret what you're saying. Please, Low Down, Dirty Shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about him?
What about him? He's in show business. You're not. What are you commenting on show business?
I'm not saying
you
that.
are in. You are. What are you in the computer business?
When you and Robin.
Why don't you comment on computers?
Listen to this, okay?
Yeah.
When you.
All right, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Talk to the wall. Not me.
People come to your business.
Yes.
In show business.
Yes, I know what I said. There are people who are in show business who have no qualifications, but that's it's a stupid business. Thank you.
Exactly.
That's what I said. I don't know what you're saying.
So why do I have to repeat that?
You don't.
No one asked you to do anything. I want you to go talk to the wall. I want to go to my show.
Why don't you see it?
I don't want to see it. I have no desire to see it.
Right, you don't want to see it because...
I'll see it on video if it's any good.
So why don't you do the
I don't have to run out to a theater to see that. Why, I got to run out to a theater to go pay money to see something I don't want to see?
Howard.
What, because I'm in show business? What, are you insane?
Howard.
Now I know you're drinking.
Howard, I don't want to ask you those stupid questions.
Well, then why are you bringing them up? You asked it, and then you say it's stupid.
But when you get up your courage, okay?
Yeah.
And you ask people like somebody like, you know, that woman who...
What is this, a trivia contest? Why do I have to guess every woman and man that you think of? Who is that woman?
Yeah.
Why don't you know the name?
That woman who used to have been a girlfriend of O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, Paula Barbieri.
Tani
Catane. Why do I have to have a trivia contest?
Didn't you see her at the wedding of
the Trump wedding?
There is no hanging up on him.
Donald Trump?
Darla Trump. Listen, I got to go.
Right.
All right, thank you.
Didn't you see her there?
Yes, I saw her there.
And wasn't she, like, very cozy with O.J. Simpson?
All you do is repeat my life. I don't understand why I have to sit here and guess what you're talking about.
Okay, and now you're talking to your listeners about how she wants you.
Yes.
So
what are you saying?
Well, how do you feel about it?
You know,
do you feel
you know what's funny about you?
He was honest.
You know what's funny about you? You know what's funny about you?
No, listen.
You ramble for 10 minutes about a topic nobody cares about, and then I say, "What's your point?" And you go, "Well, do you have a point on it?"
Yeah, okay.
You don't even have a point. You have no point of view. You're a bore.
Okay.
I don't mean to insult you, but this is you. No one ever tells you what you are. That's why.
No, you can insult me anytime you want to.
Thank you. All right. Can I go now?
Go ahead and insult me.
All right. Am I allowed to leave now?
Of course you are.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good.
Whew.
The guy don't let me off. He don't let me off the phone.
When he gets it's amazing because the last time we did talk to him was the only time we've talked to him sober.
Yeah.
And he was so lucid.
I'm not going to talk to a drunk for 15 minutes. All right. We have to take a break, and I apologize. Yeah, I apologize for that last call.
But maybe that's a good lesson to people who drink. That's what you're like.
Every once in a while.
What?
Every once in a while, it seems like he's almost going to say something.
Yeah. He almost gets to a point, and then So what do you think? What is he? He goes like this. He says like this.
So
you know that girl who was in the... you know that girl from, from your friend from that way. So then I'm going, okay. All right. My father's getting old, and he don't remember anybody's name either. He sits there old at the table. I have him over. Yeah, I have him over there. He goes, "Who's that?" He goes, "Who's that girl from that movie?" You know, come on. And he gets mad at me because I don't know the answer. It's like Mad Libs, the whole conversation. Who is that girl who you saw? Now, not only doesn't he know the name of the girl, he don't know the name of the person. Wedding. He don't know the name of the wedding where I saw it. You went to that wedding, OJ's, Paula Barbieri. No.
Didn't you see her at the wedding?
Yeah. Dude, get it out. All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.